This is Andy Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred, and I'm delighted to be joined by Aaron McKenna over Zoom. Aaron, first and foremost, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Great to be on.
It's good to hear, mate. No, and I appreciate you giving up some time tonight. How's life? How's things been going for yourself?
Yeah, things have been going great for me right now. I'm still training away and lucky enough to have the gym at the back of the house, so I can train away like normal. Me and my brother Stephen. So we have a fight each coming up on the in December on the Hennessy Sports Show. So I'm really looking forward to it, and it'll be good to share the same fight night with my brother Stephen. And I'd like to give thanks to Hennessy Sports and Golden Boy for giving me this opportunity to fight in this card.
We'll come on to kind of that show and your return to kind of UK soil in a little while, but just kind of talk to me about how much you're missing LA at the minute. I spoke to your brother about it. He seems to be missing it quite a bit now. Are you in the same boat? Are you just missing kind of that LA sunshine?
Yeah, I'm missing the LA sunshine, and I'm missing the wildcard gym too. It's a great environment over there to be training in the wildcard gym and with Freddie Roach in your corner. So that's what I'm missing the most, and it'd be good to be back and have Freddie in my corner and going into that gym, and you're looking forward to seeing who you're getting to spar, and you never know who you could be sparring. It's always tough sparring and good sparring.
What is kind of your interaction like with Freddie at this moment in time? What is he kind of instructing you and your brother on, and how much can he tell you guys because of not just the time zone, but the fact that he's obviously over in America and you guys are over in Ireland?
Yeah, we've been talking to Freddie a few times over Zoom, so we have, and we've been doing a few interviews as well with him. But when we were over there, Freddie was learning us a lot, so he was, and we're both young. I'm only 21 years old, and there's a lot to learn in this game, even so at this age. And Freddie was learning me everything. He's a very experienced man. He's trained a lot of world champions, and there was no better man to have in your corner than Freddie. But still training away at the minute over here, training very hard from my up and coming fight in December. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Let's move on to that December bill. December the 11th on the Eakington Theophane undercard. Excited to be over it, to be able to showcase your talents to the UK fans?
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be really exciting, and can't wait to put a show on Channel 5 for all the Irish and UK fans over here. So it'll be the first time that they'll get to see me in action live over here. So I'm really looking forward to putting on a tremendous performance. And it's also good to have Stephen on it as well, because two brothers from Monaghan fighting on the same bill on Channel 5. It's going to get a lot of exposure over here in Ireland, and I'm really looking forward to it.
You know, your brother fought on a previous Hennessy show back in September. The pair of you heading into this one, will there be kind of that competitive edge where you'll both want to outdo the other? So your brother could get a stoppage inside the third round, and you'll want to get one in the second, for example.
Yeah, that's what we're like. We're very competitive with each other, and we always like to put on a show for our fans. That's what boxing's about. It's about putting bums in seats and making it exciting. So we like to go in there and go for the knockout and hunt our opponents down and put on a great show for the audience watching on TV. So that's what it's all about, making it exciting.
You've spent your career out in the States so far, but what should the UK fans and the Irish fans be in store for from being able to watch you on Channel 5?
Yeah, it's going to be big. So it is, fighting on Channel 5. It's a big TV channel, and it'll get a lot of viewers, so it will. So it's great for me now at this age, 21, to get to showcase my skills to everyone all over the UK and Ireland.
Despite being so young, you will have been, well, I think it would have been a year to the day, or a day, one more day before, since you'd last been in the ring, Aaron, by the time December 11th comes around. Do you feel you'll have any ring rust to kind of deal with?
No, I don't think I will, because I'm still training away. I haven't took any breaks, so I've been in the gym working hard, and me and Stephen have been sparring with each other, and we've been training like nothing's happened. So even though there's a global pandemic going on, we've still been training away like nothing's happening. So it's normal to us to be still in the gym.
Do you feel the need to make a statement knowing it is your, like I say, your first time back in the ring in what would be a year?
Yeah, definitely. I'd love to make a big show for everyone watching, and I want to get the knockout and go in and make it exciting. So I'm going out there to make a statement and let everyone know I'm not here to mess about.
You mentioned earlier on obviously Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy being able to work with Hennessy to allow you to fight on that show. How much of a relief was that for yourself to know that they've just been able to work together to allow you to get out to box at least, well, I say at least, but once before the year's out?
Yeah, it's been brilliant that Golden Boy's allowed me to box in this Hennessy Sports event. So it's Golden Boy have been great for my career, and they've been building me perfectly so far. And next year, once things go back to normal, hopefully whenever it does, I'll get plenty of fights. So my management team's gonna push for as many fights as they can, if possible, next year. And it's great that Golden Boy and Oscar have let me fight in this show. I'm really looking forward to it, and it's good to get back in action.
Something I was about to ask about, Aaron, going into next year, have you got kind of any idea as to how you'd like the year to play out for yourself?
Yeah, well, this year before this whole virus thing happened, it was supposed to be a big year for me and supposed to be massive. By the end of the year, I wanted to fight for a small belt. So I'm gonna intend to start the next year like that and have big fights. Each fight's going to be a step up, and I want to move along them ranks and keep getting better and better. And by the end of next year, I want to fight for a world title.
Aaron, nothing official. Well, it will be released by the time this goes out, but I don't suppose you know who you will be facing on December 11th as of yet.
I don't know who I'm facing yet, but it doesn't matter. Whoever they put in front of me, I'm going to go out there and beat them.
Just to move away from yourself, and obviously away from your brother, just want to get your thoughts on a couple of the fights. On the headline for your bill, we know Sam Eakington versus Ashley Theophane. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, it's going to be a great fight. I think it's going to be a real war, toe to toe, and it's going to be an exciting one. I haven't seen too much of the other guy lately, but it's going to be an interesting one.
And then once again, just to touch on another fight which took place this past weekend in Terence Crawford versus CRAWFORD-BROOK. Aaron, just your thoughts on Terence's stoppage victory?
Yeah, it was masterclass performance. He's one of the best, so he is up there for the pound for pound best. And the fight to make next would probably be Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence. But yeah, it's great for boxing right now. All these fights that can happen during this pandemic.
I asked your brother earlier who he thought would win between Terence and Errol Spence in a unification bout. Who do you think would win if the pair of them were to meet next?
Right now, I think Crawford would beat him, but we have to see how Spence is because he's been inactive for a while now. So I want to see what he's like when he comes back for his next fight, and then. But I think Crawford would beat him right now.
Right, Aaron, I'm going to leave the final word to yourself. For all the fans over here in the UK, for the fans over in Ireland, what would you like to say to them ahead of your ring return on December 11th?
Yeah, just everyone, make sure you tune in on Channel 5, December 11th. Watch me and my brother Stephen put on a show for everyone, and we're going to end the year with a bang.
Aaron, it's been a pleasure to catch up with you. I will catch up with you again soon. Best of luck with the rest of your preparations, and thank you for speaking to Boxing Social.
All right, thanks very much. It was great to be on.